In the bustling kingdom of Oyo, Olabisi's name was known far and wide. Her beauty was the talk of the markets, her grace admired by nobles and commoners alike. Her father, Chief Adetokunbo, was a man of immense wealth and power, and he had set her dowry at a staggering price, a sum no man in the land had ever matched. Suitors flocked to their compound daily, each one bearing gifts of gold, jewels, and fine cloth, all in hopes of winning her hand. But Olabisi's heart remained untouched. She longed for more than wealth or status, she desired a love as pure as the morning dew. As the days turned into weeks, Olabisi grew weary of the endless parades of suitors. Her mother, Iyabo, gently urged her to choose, reminding her of the importance of family honor. Yet, Olabisi was determined to follow her heart, even if it meant defying tradition. Each night, she knelt by her bedside, whispering a silent prayer for a love that would see her for who she truly was. One bright market day, Olabisi ventured beyond the palace gates, her curiosity leading her to the vibrant stalls of the common folk. There, amidst the cacophony of merchants haggling and children laughing, she saw him. Ayodele, a humble woodcarver, was skillfully shaping a piece of wood into a bed. His hands moved with precision, his face glowing with quiet determination. Olabisi felt an inexplicable pull toward him, her heart fluttering in a way it never had before. Their eyes met briefly, and Ayodele offered a warm smile. Embarrassed yet intrigued, Olabisi purchased the carved bed, her fingers brushing against his as she handed him the coins. In that moment, a spark ignited, a connection neither could deny. That evening, Olabisi sat by her window, holding the wooden bed close. It was unlike anything she had ever owned, simple yet intricate, a reflection of its maker's skill. She couldn't help but think of Ayodele, his kind smile, and the gentleness in his eyes. Her heart raced as she realized she wanted to see him again. The next day, she returned to the market, her steps purposeful. Ayodele was at his usual spot, carving another masterpiece. She mustered her courage and approached him, asking about his work. They talked, first about woodcarving, then about their lives. Ayodele was surprised by her genuine interest, and Olabisi found his humility refreshing. Their conversation felt natural, as though they had known each other for years. Olabisi continued visiting Ayodele in the market, their connection deepening with each passing day. She learned of his struggles, his dreams, and the passion he poured into his craft. Ayodele, in turn, was captivated by her intelligence and kindness. Though she never revealed her true identity, he saw in her a grace that set her apart. Back at the palace, Olabisi's absence during the day did not go unnoticed. Her younger sister, Folake, began to grow suspicious. "Where do you disappear to every day?" she asked one evening. Olabisi avoided the question, knowing her family would never approve of her friendship with a commoner. Still, she couldn't bring herself to stop seeing Ayodele. One afternoon, Ayodele invited Olabisi to his small workshop. It was a modest space, filled with the scent of freshly cut wood and the sound of his chisel against the grain. Olabisi marveled at the beauty of his creations, each piece a testament to his skill and creativity. She picked up a small wooden horse, its detail exquisite. "This is incredible," she said, her eyes wide with admiration. Ayodele smiled, his heart swelling with pride. "It's just something I've loved doing since I was a boy," he replied. As they shared stories, their bond grew stronger. Yet, Ayodele couldn't shake the feeling that Olabisi was hiding something. The truth came to light one fateful day when Ayodele followed Olabisi out of the market, curious about where she came from. He was stunned to see her enter the gates of Chief Adetokunbo's palace. The realization hit him like a thunderbolt. She was no ordinary maiden, she was the daughter of one of the most powerful men in the kingdom. Olabisi saw him watching and froze. She hurried to his side, her voice trembling. "I wanted to tell you, but I was afraid," she admitted. Ayodele's mind raced. How could he, a poor woodcarver, ever hope to be worthy of someone like her? Yet, as he looked into her pleading eyes, he knew he couldn't let her go. Despite the revelation, Olabisi and Ayodele continued to meet in secret. Their connection deepened, transforming from friendship into a love neither had anticipated. Olabisi admired Ayodele's resilience and creativity, while he cherished her compassion and determination. One evening, under the moonlit sky, Ayodele took her hand. Olabisi, I may not have riches or a grand name, but I promise you my heart and my loyalty, he said. Tears filled Olabisi's eyes as she whispered, that is all I have ever wanted. Their love felt like a fragile flame, flickering against the winds of societal expectations. Back at the palace, Folek's suspicions grew stronger. She noticed Olabisi's glowing demeanor and frequent absences. When she confronted their mother, Iyabo dismissed her concerns. Olabisi is of age, she is entitled to her privacy, she said. But Folake was not convinced. Meanwhile, Chief Adetokunbo began to grow impatient. Suitors were offering higher dowries by the day, yet Olabisi refused them all. What is she waiting for? He wondered aloud. Little did he know, his daughter's heart had already been claimed by a man he would never accept. Olabisi and Ayodele knew their love could not remain hidden forever. One evening, Ayodele suggested the elope. We could start a new life together, far from here, he said, his voice filled with hope. But Olabisi hesitated. She loved her family deeply and couldn't bear the thought of leaving them behind. We must find another way, she said firmly. Ayodele nodded, respecting her decision. Together, they began to devise a plan to win her family's approval, though they knew the odds were stacked against them. To prove his worth, Ayodele decided to create something extraordinary, a gift for Chief Adetokunbo that would showcase his talent and dedication. Olabisi supported him, offering encouragement and ideas. It must be something that reflects our love, she said. As Ayodele worked tirelessly on his masterpiece, Olabisi prayed for strength and wisdom. She knew their journey would be fraught with challenges, but she also believed that true love could overcome any obstacle. With the prince's support and Olabisi's encouragement, Ayodele poured his energy into creating an exquisite collection of carvings. Each piece told a story of love, resilience, and hope. Word of his work spread, drawing customers from across the kingdom. For the first time, Ayodele began to see a future where he could truly stand by Olabisi's side. At the palace, however, Chief Adetokunbo remained unmoved. He dismissed the rumors of Ayodele's success as fleeting. True worth is measured over time, not in moments of luck, he said. But Olabisi, confident in Ayodele's potential, stood firm in her resolve to marry for love, not wealth. The moon cycle came to an end, and the palace was abuzz with anticipation. Chief Adetokunbo had summoned Ayodele to present his case before the entire court. Ayodele arrived, his heart pounding but his head held high. He carried with him his finest work yet, a wooden sculpture of Olabisi, captured in breathtaking detail. As Ayodele unveiled the sculpture, a hushed silence fell over the room. The craftsmanship was unparalleled, and the love he felt for Olabisi was evident in every curve and line. Even Chief Adetokunbo could not hide his admiration. You have talent, boy, he admitted grudgingly. But talent is not enough. Before Chief Adetokunbo could continue, Olabisi stepped forward. Father, she began, her voice steady, I understand your concerns, but I believe Ayodele has proven himself. He may not have riches now, but his heart is pure, and his love is true. What more could I ask for? Her words stirred the court, and even her siblings began to murmur in agreement. Chief Adetokunbo frowned, torn between his pride and his daughter's happiness. Iyabo placed a hand on his arm, her eyes filled with quiet wisdom. Sometimes wealth is not measured in gold, she said softly. After a long pause, Chief Adetokunbo rose from his seat. Ayodele, he said, his voice stern, you have shown courage, skill, and determination. But above all, you have won my daughter's heart. For that, you have my blessing. Cheers erupted from the court as Olabisi and Ayodele embraced. Tears streamed down her face as she whispered, thank you, father. Even Folake, who had been skeptical, found herself clapping along with the others. Ayodele bowed deeply to Chief Adetokunbo, his heart swelling with gratitude and relief. Olabisi and Ayodele were married in a grand ceremony that brought together nobles and commoners alike. The entire kingdom celebrated their union, marveling at the strength of their love. Ayodele's humble beginnings were no longer a source of ridicule but a testament to his character and perseverance. As they stood together under the setting sun, Olabisi turned to Ayodele, her eyes shining. Our love was worth every challenge, she said. Ayodele smiled, taking her hand in his. And it will only grow stronger, he replied. Together, they embarked on a new journey, proving that true love is the greatest treasure of all. The Kingdom of Oyo never forgot their story, a tale of love, resilience, and the courage to defy expectations. Olabisi and Ayodele's union became a symbol of hope, reminding all who heard it that the heart knows no bounds, and love can overcome any obstacle.